What's up and welcome to One Oak Mentoring, the #1 virtual mentoring service of all times, or the #1 virtual mentoring service that you can ever think of, right? How y'all guys doing today, man? It's a little sunny out here today, man. That's why I got these cool glasses on, right? I want to let y'all know how cool I am, right? But all jokes aside, guys, today we're gonna be talking about something that's really important, as always, right? Today we're gonna be talking about the importance of moisture, right? Not water. I'm talking about moisturizer, right? So this is about keeping the ash away. Okay. Um, I want y'all guys to make sure y'all guys are using a moisturizer. Is very important. Um, one reason that you guys need to be doing it is because when you're using your moisturizer, it actually helps prevent skin conditions. You know, like it could help prevent it. You know, like acne or rash or like eczema. Stuff like that, right? If you guys have oily skin, which oily skin basically is like greasy, like you're just a real greasy person. You always look like you got grease all on your face. No disrespect, but the way that you can know if you got like a really greasy or oily skin, like just take a brown bag, like just a brown paper bag, and just like press it up against your face. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Five Guys fries or Five Guys products. Man, I love those fries, by the way. But whenever you get a nice bag of Five Guys, man, you got your burger in there and you got those fries in there, you know it's gonna be good because you see how greasy the bag is, right? So if you press a bag up against your face and it looks like a Five Guys French fries, like like that type of bag, then you probably got oily skin, right? But I got some advice for you. If you got oily skin, you really don't want to use a cream-based moisturizer. You want to use a lotion, just a regular lotion, right? Try to look for something that has a exfoliant in it. You know, I'm not a dictionary, but I'll break that word down to you. Exfoliate or exfoliant is something that breaks down or strips, right? So you don't want to like get like a real like oil-based moisturizer if you already got like greasy skin and stuff like that, right? So I want y'all guys to keep that in mind. If you got really dry skin, right? It's a lot of y'all guys out here with the dry skin, but you might not know if you have dry skin, right? If you're an African American or if you're a black person, but your hands are Caucasian, you probably have dry skin. If somebody could like come up to your face and just like strike a match on your face or something, then you probably have real dry skin. But it's okay. But if you got real dry skin like that, what you want to do is you want to look for a cream based moisturizer, right? I want you guys to make sure you're doing that, okay? Because if you get a cream based moisturizer, the oil content in those things are a little a little heavier, right? So you want to guys you want to keep that in mind, right? Okay, oily skin, you want to make sure you got not a cream base with an exfoliant in it. And if you got really dry skin, you actually want to make sure you have a higher oil content in it, like creams or something like that, right? Okay, so I want y'all guys to keep that in mind, okay? When I was young, well, now I'm gonna tell you about Vaseline. Vaseline is a real good, moisturizer. But when I was young, Vaseline was like an all-purpose use. Because how some people have like a certain type of moisturizer for their face. They got their pretty skin, they got their pretty face moisturizer. Then they got moisturizer for the rest of their body, and then they got another type of moisturizer for their feet and stuff like that. When I was growing up, we didn't have all that, right? Mama just take a big handful of Vaseline and start at the top and all the way down. It's for your hair, it's for your face, it's for your skin and all that. And then she'll leave a little bit hanging off on you and tell you to finish up, man. So you walking around all glistening and all slippery and greasy, and then you got to finish up. But Vaseline is a really strong, Vaseline holds most of the day, right? So if you use a Vaseline, you can put it on your hair, your face, your lips, everywhere, But be careful, now don't use too much Vaseline. I almost had a wreck, man. I had some Vaseline on my hand, man. I was trying to, man, I couldn't turn that steering wheel for nothing, man. So y'all be careful with that Vaseline out there, man. Make sure y'all guys careful with it, okay? And when you make sure when you're putting your moisturizer on, put it over your whole body, right? Okay, just say you're getting out of a shower, a hot shower. And remember, a hot shower, nice hot showers, like we like to take them real nice hot showers, they strip all of the moisture from your skin. So you want to make sure you moisturizing your whole body. I know some of y'all might be like, oh, that's girly, I'm not sitting around doing that. But here's the thing, if you only moisturizing your hands and just your face, right? If it's real cold outside and then you go and then you start moving around, man, have you ever noticed if you don't moisturize your body, like you get like a ache in your skin, like your thighs kind of feel like, I don't know, man, they feel like very uncomfortable. Whenever you guys get out the shower, man, make sure you're moisturizing your whole body, okay? From top to bottom, even your back, because sometimes you can feel your skin just feeling, really like scaly, you know what I mean? So make sure you guys are doing that, okay? So you got to put it on your elbows. Now, it's hot spots when it comes to moisturizer, right? Now, what do I mean by hot spots? The hot spots are going to be places like the elbow, right? You want to get all up in that elbow, right? You want to show your elbow some love. You want to get all the way up in there, right? All the crevices, elbow, right? Elbow, knees. How many times have you seen somebody with some cut off pants or something like that? They might be looking sharp, but you look at their knees, you're like, man, you didn't show your knees no love, right? Knees just cracking, right? So you want to make sure you get your knees right. And then I know a lot of people might be like, oh, well, nobody's gonna see my feet, man. Your feet, you want to take care of your feet, man. Grease them up, man. Especially the bottom, because that's especially the bottom and the heel, because if you go a long time without really moisturizing your feet, you know what I mean, like that's when you get that real hard, that hard surface on the bottom of your foot, and you got scales on the back of your the back of your foot, kind of look like a dinosaur or something, or like a raptor or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how their skin is kind of made, man. So you guys want to make sure that you're getting the hot spots. Another hot spot right here, woo, right here. You got to get up, you have to get all up in there, right? So once you make sure you like grooving around, getting up in it, right? All right, okay. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about, some people might just say, oh, well, light-skinned people don't get ashy, white people don't get ashy, man, so they really don't have to put on moisturizer stuff. Absolutely wrong, right? Okay, so darker skinned people get ashy, right? Light skinned people, fairer skinned people, they get chapped, okay? All right, it's the same thing. Now, if I'm looking from a distance and a lighter skinned person, having moisturizer or anything like that, some people might say, oh, well, you can't tell. But if you get close enough, you can still kind of see like that chapped kind of skin on them. Like, it look like it's just about that you can just like peel it off, right? So you guys want to make sure you guys are avoiding that, okay? Another thing, once there's a lot of with the whole situation going on now, a lot of people using hand sanitizer and things like that. Make sure you guys using your hand sanitizer, but also remember that hand sanitizer strips the moisturizer too. So once you get your hand sanitizer, always make sure you got some type of moisturizer to put right back on your hand, okay? All right, make sure you got something to put right back on your hand. All right, you guys want to make sure you're getting a quality lotion. I always talk about quality, especially if you can afford it, because some of the lotions, they're like have a higher water base, so actually using that lotion can actually make you ashier, right? So some of you guys are using, or you trying to do the right thing. I understand, you're lotioning up everywhere, but you're using cheap lotion, right? So what you're actually doing is you're making yourself ashier than if you never even put it on, right? So make sure you're using a quality lotion, guys, okay? I really need you guys to understand that, okay? All right, another thing I want to talk about is when you moisturizing, especially your face, man, it makes your skin actually younger, right? So you look younger, if you got a consistent habit of moisturizing yourself, right? Especially in the face, right? Because the thing I want to tell you guys is the face, the ears, the neck, uh, all those cells in your chest, all those cells uh, are replaced faster than any other area on your body, right? You can only get that type of information from One Oak, right? You guys remember that, top shelf information. So what I mean by that is, like, those are areas that you also want to concentrate on as well, because that's, kind of what gives you like your younger features, or if you want to look younger or things like that, right? So the cell, like, when your cells die and stuff like that, do y'all know about dead cells? Well, I don't know much about dead cells. I'm a mentor. I'm not a scientist or anything like that. But, like your cells die when, you wash your face, the dead. I mean, you can't see them. I mean, they're dead cells, right? So actually, some of y'all, well, I'm not gonna say some of y'all don't even have the same face you had 5 years ago. Now wrap your head around that. And for some of y'all, that's a great thing, right? No disrespect, because this is a positive channel. So I just wanted y'all to keep that in mind, right? So make sure you guys are staying moisturized, right? And another thing it does is even though I look very young and I look like I got great skin, like always, I'm not really that young, right? So when you got a consistent habit of moisturizing your skin and stuff, like, moisturized skin collects wrinkles slower than skin that's not moisturized. All right, so moisturized skin collects wrinkles slower than if you had like ashy skin or something like that, man. But make sure y'all guys stay consistent with your lotion, because you don't want to go 15-20 years of not moisturizing and then try to come and moisturize, because what's going to happen is your skin is going to start looking like some type of reptile. Like, you're gonna be looking like a snake or like a iguana or like something like that, right? So, and then it's gonna be moisturized, but it's still gonna look like reptile skin, right? Like, a lot of people don't put lotion on their legs. Like, if they're gonna put on pants, if they go decades and decades of doing that, like, you'll start seeing like the quality of the skin on their legs is not very healthy, man. So make sure y'all guys keep that in mind. And also, if you have like a blemish on your face, just like moisturizing it, man, or kind of just I don't know, I guess kind of like even it out. But you don't want to get too greasy, man, because you don't want to just like make it just like be like a really shiny pimple on your face, So y'all guys just keep that in mind, man. Make sure y'all guys are moisturizing yourself, taking pride in yourself, and that's pretty much it, man. This is One Oak Mentoring, man. I care about you guys. I'm having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are too. That's pretty much it, man. Stay moisturized. Don't be out here with reptile skin and stuff like that. Take care of yourself. All right. This is One Oak.